stuff. You just got to look on YouTube for them. They're everywhere, all over the YouTube, right? So on YouTube, I've seen people talking about these degrees, and they even say they wish they hadn't done them. So for the kids who actually did them and wish they had done them, I want to know why. Because I don't see a lot of happy folks around this city. I see the same guys every week at a local place I go to. Every Friday night, they're out there drinking, eating the same pig's bones. Yeah, really, you can actually eat pig's asshole here in Tokyo. It's a type of delicacy. You can eat every single part of the pig, right? Including its asshole, right? At a place you can get beer and pig's assholes on a stick if you really want them. Okay? We should post something in the forum about that. Maybe you got your favorite pictures eating your pig's asshole. But these kids are out there eating their pig's assholes and, you know, really cheap food. And their beers every single week. They're finishing work. You can see they're in a routine. They got the same friends. They got the same people. They're making the same lame-ass jokes. I hear them talking all the time. I get to eavesdrop. You see, they just think I'm some guy who's like a tourist. They don't know. I mean, I live in a pretty swank part of town. If you don't know Roppongi, I will go over it for you on the forum because it is nice. I live in a very nice apartment here. In fact, I live in a nice apartment in the biggest, tallest building in Tokyo. It only opened a couple of years ago. Well, 3 years ago now. And it's a pretty big one. Well, 4 years ago, I guess. It's a big building. It's expensive. You got to be rich to have an apartment here. I was lucky because I had made my money very early on, and I didn't do it hollering about how well I could speak English. I got in there and did a real job doing stuff with my brain, right? Doing stuff with my brain. So what's interesting is how someone who comes from a place like, I don't know, London or Sydney, Australia, or somewhere like Los Angeles or Miami, how they can come to Japan and talk English, right? Like, you know, wearing a suit all week, day in, day out, year in, year out, and make like basically $2,000 a month and think that that's a great job. I don't get it. They could be spending that time actually doing something with their brain instead, right? Like, everyone speaks English, right? You speak English, I speak English. It's not difficult. I do it. But what about doing something with your brain? Like learning something. Or like doing something. Like I used to do. Like working at the bank I used to work at. Right? And then after the bank, I worked in another industry. Right? So, what I don't get is, what's going on in your little mind? What's going on? I want to know what's happening in your mind. I see you with the same friends. I see you with the same people. And what I notice is you're always complaining about not getting any holiday time. And this is why I don't understand. You come to Japan to teach English, or you come to Japan to have a holiday, right? Make up your mind. Right, so here we go. I was working at a company 50, 60 hours a week back in the day. You know, we're talking back when Dolly Parton was attractive, right? We're talking back when your mama was attractive. That's how long ago. And I was lucky. My family came to Japan very early on. I had a lot of contacts in Japan, and I wasn't the smartest guy in the world, but I did my little job, and I did it well, and I got paid for it. And it involved more than just speaking the English, right? Because speaking the English is what you do is naturally. You don't need work to do that, right? So, I made my money, and I mean, I spent a lot of money too. I love the whiskey and I love the girls. I mean, I used to go to Thailand every single couple of weeks. Thailand, you name it. Hong Kong, Korea. I'd go to Australia. I'd go down to Philippines. I'd go down to Indonesia. I would fly across to Russia, right? Just for the girls. I would go everywhere. And I had a lot of great fun. I was making a lot of money. And then when I decided, right, okay, slow down, don't need to work all the time. Tokyo Joe needs some time for himself. And I stopped working. I basically retired. Then I knew I was in Japan for a holiday. But I don't get these people who come to Japan for a holiday and spend like 40 hours a week in a suit like a monkey being told what to do all the time by a company that's going to go bankrupt and not pay them any money, not have any jobs for them, not have any work for them, cancel their visa for them, not give them the hours, tell them what to do, have lame-ass managers tell them what to do, have lame-ass managers in between those lame-ass managers and then tell them what to do, having crappy classes, giving them no advancement, giving them no extra time off, right? Punching their ticket every time they do something wrong. I don't get why that's a good job, especially when you get paid like 200,000 yen a month or 300,000 yen a month. That's not drinking money. That's nothing, right? So I want to know. There is a reason out there, and it's a secret. I know it's a secret because I don't know it, and I know a lot about Tokyo. I'm Tokyo Joe. I know Tokyo, but I don't know what's going on here. What's going on that these people have to do this? Punishment. Really, it looks like punishment. Routine. I mean, like a mouse on a wheel. Tell me about this. Okay? There's one secret of Tokyo I don't understand. And that worries me. In fact, that scares out of certain people. Because why? Because I'm Tokyo Joe. I know Tokyo. But this one, I don't know. So you tell me, English teachers of Tokyo, Japan, tell me the secret. What's really going on? What is a secret sauce you're not telling anyone about? What's going on? And don't tell me it's the girls. You want girls? You don't need to be a teacher. That's lame. It's something else. Tell me, what makes you stay in this job? What makes you think this is a good job? There must be something to it. And what makes you think this is going to be a great career? Because I'm worried that, you're going to turn 45 one day, or 35, or 25, whatever age, and you're going to realize you just wasted 5 years, or 10 years, or 3 months, or 6 months, or whatever. And what are you going to do then? And how does this look on the CV? Maybe you got some big success stories. Okay, Tokyo Joe wants to hear them. See you on the forum. Yes, my friends, well, that's the end of another episode of the Tokyo Forum Podcast. It's sad to see you go, but we gotta end sometime. It's been a nice time with you, and I'm glad you've been listening. I hope you tell your friends about the Tokyo Forum Podcast, because I'm sure they'll get something out of it. Funny information about Tokyo and the people who live in Tokyo and the streets. We're going to be doing some more about the hills of Tokyo, and a little bit more about myself, Tokyo Joe, and the people I know in Tokyo. Okay, so make sure you join us on Tokyo Forum, thetokyoforum.tk. Visit my page, tokyojoe.tk. Visit the Twitter, the Tokyo Forum, which is on Fleet, New York. And make sure you join the forum, and I'll see you there. Make your comments and your views known. Let's have a discussion about these interesting topics of Tokyo. Okay, till next week. See you. Take care. Bye.